This is so random. Maybe I don't really see it. I guess it's just the question is how good Nashi is, I guess. But this is so random. Double Bitter Triumph. I would probably play a third Bitter Triumph and take out a Virtue. A Ring, Riddler, Agree. Should probably just play a third Riddler and take out the Meringue. Yeah, I mean, no, I understand you're worried about mono red. I would be too. But 4 tactics does help a lot. This deck looks over the place. It certainly is. Well, Nashi is legendary, so that's why we have 3 of them. 3 is actually a lot for a legendary. That means you really want it. Like almost no deck plays 4 of any legendary. The exception could be like Kaido, and even then a lot of decks, like a lot of the Dimir decks, play 3 main and then 1 board. Alright, I'll try it, I guess. Or Vivi. Well, sure, yeah, Vivi. Vivi is an exception too. Shiko is not a 4 of mostly, usually a 3 of. For example, like Cecil. No one's playing 4 Cecil, right? Even though it's good. Well, Mana Base isn't casting Nashi here. We look confused. I am confused. Yeah, Vividex would just be happy to legend rule 1 grave and leave it on. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Vivi is one of the exceptions. I mean, obviously there are exceptions that exist. For the most part, you don't play 4 ofs of legendaries unless it's like part of the combo in your deck or the card you need. But like certainly not in a control or like mid-range deck. Our hand's really good against red, wow. Like really good. By double nemesis, okay. And they have a Cecil. Or sorry, strike for our Cecil. Which I guess isn't the worst for us. Profts is another exception, but one it's not bad to draw multiple Profts because it just cycles. And it punishes the opponent so badly if they kill a Proft. And then you play another one. So the upside of it. Also, it is part of your deck, like in a sense that like when you're playing a card like Proft, it is the most. It's basically the most important card in your deck to play on turn 2. So, okay, this game is going well. Definitely going very well. Nova, Chandra main, Frenzy, Abrade, Lightning Strikes, Burst Lightnings. Yep, double Sanctuary. I'm gonna attack here. Chandra main's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's it's fine. Glarberino? Anybody? Glarbs? Glarb me? Oh wow. Okay. I'll attack again. I want to guarantee the 3 life. Yep, Frenzy off the top. Good draw, for sure. We'll still just discard. I don't even know what's better to kill, but I guess it's this. Like we get to play Egrix here. Yep. Bombs away, bombs away. Can you? 11. Okay. Boom. Game over. They didn't draw a second one. We will take it. So say Geronimo. Say Geronimo. Say Geronimo. All the lifelinkers in the world. Cute. Very cute. Alright, 12. Land. Origins. Yeah, the value is pretty nice here. I assume, yeah, good game. We just went off. Alright, GG. Saint Geronimo, Saint Geronimo. So this one deals common damage to a player. You mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary and or enchantment cards. Among them into your hand. Okay, that's why we were playing. That's why we were playing the Virtue instead of Bitter Triumph. Okay, forgot that was enchantment. I still, yeah, maybe you should play a second one then. Yeah, maybe. But Braco, I guess maybe you're right. Maybe 2 is good. 2 of these, Ooze, Qarsi, nowhere to run. Second, the end. Alright, what cards are we cutting? Kaido, you are done. You're done for. Probably some number of... Yeah, Overlord, you're done as well. Familiar, you're probably done. Probably like 1 Riddler, but I think with 3 Qarsis, you still want another. 1 Egrix. I can take out 1 the end, actually. Yeah, maybe Onslaught even. I guess I prefer Onslaught over second the end. This does gains a 3 life. Maybe we do keep it. Just take out 1 Riddler for it. This deck doesn't really need Riddler as much as like our other deck, like the mono wagon deck. We never take out. We don't touch Riddler. But this deck, we're a lot more aggressive and proactive. Also have Glarb and Nashi. So. And Surok and Braco. So we just don't need it as much. I don't know if there's enough black sources, by the way. For turn 1. 4 tactics. Might want to play more swamps. Or starting town even. Because our verges don't hit black. We'll keep, but... Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god, we whiff for real, and they're gonna play Nemesis or Nova Hellkite in 3, 2. Nope. They even played a land first. That's a mistake. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but... $10 black sources for turn 1. Overkill, like, overall, like 20. No, I think we have enough black. I just want to make sure we'd have more black turn 1. 20 is definitely the okay number. It's just... Yep. I don't think we do it on him, but Esper Origins. I guess next turn we can go Esper Origins plus the end, so I guess it's okay to do it on him. Awkward. Yep. Okay. Still alive. We're at 7. Yep. I think a play is to just... probably just say go and leave up snakes. Either we counter or we just gain the life. Terminus and Origins? No, I think it's snake in a turn. Or maybe I should have just discarded that. Or tried to block. Maybe I messed up there. Yeah, that's probably best. Sirach, land untapped. Or land tapped is fine. Okay. Yeah, probably should have just tried to block. If they didn't play a Nemesis. It is worse against Lynx. Like, they would have played Lynx if they had it, but... it's fine. Is it worth going to 6, or is just the ending now? Playing a tap land? No, I think it's best to just gain the life here. Off the Esper Origins. Oh. Yeah, let's keep both. Okay. They got 2 cards. What are they? Nothing? I really don't want to go to 7, but maybe we should just do this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. And I can go Terminus into Esper Onslaught. Okay, sure. Just also in the information is pretty valuable here. 2 links, Frenzy, Nemesis, Abrades, Bolts, Bursts. Sure. Yeah, we can still cast Breako, I agree. Which is fine. Now I will do it. Before I was thinking of going Terminus Esper to just to gain the life, but yeah, now it's better to... could even do Onslaught, but... Qarsi into Frenzy. Not the most ideal. Okay, we're good. 8 life's pretty free here. Okay. That was a weird one to kill. If you're gonna do that, just kill the other ones. Alright, GG though. Mono red brain, yeah, a little bit. Little bit. It happens. It happens. It did kind of flood. Sure. I'll just make a lethal second creature, leave up removal. And we were at 10, it's over, but whatever. The end does increase their land ratio. True. It's true. It also increases their odds of drawing Lynx or Nemesis or Nova Hellkite though. Also true. Are they really gonna rope me? Nah. Are they really gonna rope me? Come on. You're dead to Qarsi. I'm at 12. You've got one card. Okay, yeah. I'll just, it's fine. As long as we don't get roped. Alright, good game. Yeah, I know. Definitely drew a lot of lands, I agree. That is the case, still worth ending all creatures. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it depends on the situation. If you were legit dead to step to the links, and it's just lethal, maybe not. But if it's just like on turn 4, and you're killing a thing, like Needlehead is still a problem. Like you still need to find removal for it. If you change anything. Random hands. Random hand that makes no sense. Waiting for love. Virtue Surrock Riddler makes no sense. This hand is madness. Riddler always makes sense in a blue deck, but 2 for 1. 2 for 1. At worst, it's a 2 for 1. Well, we got 2 snakes to kill the NX, and we're a lot more aggressive this time around, so. You explain the 2 for 1? I'm bad at Magic. Sure. We played Riddler, and we drew a card, and our opponent spent a removal spell to kill the Riddler. So they spent 1 card, and killed 1 card, except we drew a card. So Riddler was a 2 for 1, because we are up a card. That makes sense? At the end of that, we are up a card. So that's what a 2 for 1. A 3 for 1 would be the same if, you know, you kill 2 creatures or 3 creatures with 1 card. Waiting for love. Yeah, it's a little bad. Cecil doesn't even do anything here, right? Like, it really doesn't. It really does nothing. I guess it puts us at 8 and maybe has a chance. Alright. It does do something, potentially. But we're just gonna tie to Bloodletter here. What did they get rid of? Egrix, okay. Damn. Can't attack with Cecil though. I also can't leave it back. Because we go to 10, like this is just 10 damage, 8 damage. This plus NX. So what's the play then? That is what it is. Well, I guess I have to leave up a Surok and a Cecil. And cycle tactics. It's so bad because like if we do this, what if we do this and they just don't Sanctuary? Maybe that's the play. Yeah, I think that is the play. And then you play around a removal spell. If we don't make this play, we're just gonna die next turn anyways to NX. So, and also this puts them in a spot that they have to decide of making a Sanctuary over making a Demon. Yeah. Okay, so we survived. And we got them down to 9. Still might lose, but because we're just taking A tier. But our removal spell kills them. So we gave ourselves an out. Well. I could have done, by the way, Esper Origins and then play on tap lane and then break go. Or sorry. And then Esper Origins again. Fortunately, we cannot kill. A block here takes 6. Draw a card and die. So I have to play Breako and attack with both. And it's so bad because I can't play the Cecil because I have to draw a card. Only way, or not even both. I think I just attack with Stormsoul and hope they block. If they don't block, we die. If they do block, maybe we find a Bitter Triumph and find a Bloodletter. Yeah, GG. Okay. Frickin' Annex, man. Annex Bloodletter. The end. Reclamation, Vivien Reid. Don't think I need all these tactics. Maybe not none of them. Just go Heist instead. Yeah, Necropsy. Qarsi is okay. Cecil's pretty bad. Cecil was awful. Gearhulk, I think you don't want Gearhulk. Familiar's better. Kaido's good-ish. Regent's fine. Salmon's fine. Maybe I don't need Qarsi. Not that impressive. I can also take out one Virtue. I'll take out one Virtue. Virtue hits Bat, and that's about it. So. And, we're somewhat of an aggro deck, so we don't care too much about Bat. Yeah, we have turn 2 Nashi, turn 3 Breako. Alright, that's what we're doing. That's what the deck is trying to accomplish. Nashi being a menace in every deck. Unfortunately, it does die to every removal spell. Every single removal spell in the format. Every single one. Including Shock, Stab. shoot the sheriff. Please. Please. Damn it. I mean, we'll take it. That does do something for us. Yeah, we'll definitely play it. Locust Spray? Okay, you're right. It does not die to a singular Locust Spray. And a singular Fire Magic for 1. You found it. Brutal. Actually, brutal. Being brutalized by tiny bones. Do I surveil? Probably. I think we have to take a trade. Yeah, I think we do surveil. Try to find something. Yeah, I'll keep that one. And man, this is bad. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I just have to hope. We do have Nashi for, Onslaught for 4 here. Next turn. We could take a hit. There's a chance they don't attack with Slasher. Yeah. Okay. This puts them just dead. Pretty insane. I guess we die regardless to this. We're doing it for the full amount. Yep. This for 4. Flyer. Sure. Life flinker. Creature. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I mean, we're dead to Bloodletter. We're dead to another Annex. Oh, they just have 8, don't they? Just an idiot. Just kill myself. I did just kill myself. Yep. Kill ourselves. 20 push-ups. Sorry. I guess we should have done it for 2 less. But then we're not winning the game anyways. Like, we have to win the game on the backswing or we have no chance, right? Okay. That looks exactly how the matchup should go, by the way. We have no access to like real 2-for-1s, and we just lose to an NX if they just kill some of our stuff. Or like no attack with Slasher. I don't know. I guess we didn't attack with Slasher anyways, but sure. The Tiny Bones was pretty disgusting. I agree. That was a nasty one. What the hell is this? Are we playing in our deck? Yes, we are. Oh, stay away. To take a long time, I'll do some push. Oh, double heist. We are indeed playing against our deck. Gonna go ahead and tactics away a wagon. Or maybe hit something. Okay. Well, this will be an interesting match. Yeah, I know, no blue mana. I saw. I'm still gonna take the Riddler over a Qarsi. I think Qarsi does very much. They'll find, like, they have the Esper Origins, like. There's their land. No blue mana still. Another Qarsi. Okay. Another Kaido. Pretty sucky. Yep. Yep. Goodbye, Kaito. No Kaidoing the Kaido, sad. No, I know. I don't think that's a good play. I could have not attacked with a Surok. That is an option. Might be the right option. But I also don't want to trade Surok with the summon there. I think we just throw away the Kaido. Four mana bargain, okay. Thing is that they could just do, like, they could just Qarsi up the summon anyways. So if we leave this back, maybe, I guess maybe that forces them to do that, which is better for us because it goes away. I don't know, it's kind of close. Yes, we need to find more tactics, I agree. Or just another Kaido, just tapping Qarsi. Or killing Qarsi. I feel like what we need is a land. Or a few of them. Yeah, it's a fine draw. A fine draw. I mean, we need lands though, but. Yep. Yep. Well, we drew lands. Can play an Egri here. Can play an Egri and hope. I guess, but it's pretty bad against that our deck and with like the ends and bitter triumphs, but that's kind of the only thing we can do once they drew the second blue. I almost always keep up the snake when I have it. We don't even have another play though if they just don't do much. Like, you would have what? Attacked, like, not played Qarsi and dealt with a 5, like, have our 5/5 lifelink? Maybe. We got Egri in play. That is something. Potentially huge. Let's see what we hit. Regent. Is it worth doing Kaido end of combat to make a tapper plus virtue? Maybe? Probably not. We're just gonna find an untap land. No. We'll just do the 4. Alright. Regent. Okay. So virtue does not work to draw this. Stop here, I think, and go Kaido. Tap Meringue, Virtue the Flyer. And we have a blocker for the Reef. Alright. I don't think I should play another Breako. Really. I guess putting us at... Nah, I'm not gonna. Seems loose. Seems quite a loosey-goosey play. They still just have Deadly Cover-Up, though, is the issue. I mean, they didn't have it last turn. I don't know what they did. That was kind of weird. Yep. I'm gonna do my 20 push-ups, because why not? We're gonna take their turn. Maybe not. I guess they're finishing their turn. I'm trying. Taking me a long time to fix the webcam. Whatever. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we do draw a card. I think. Yeah, we should. And we have a Kaido in play. Only 8 damage though, but... yeah, we have a reasonable hand after Kaido. That's just lethal. Cool. Forgot about the Kaido emblem. We actually won this game. That was not a game I felt like we were going to win. Damn. Did not think we were winning that game. They dirted a little bit too hard with the stock ups and the bargains on that one turn, and they needed to play Riddler or... Yeah, I'm saying, like, once the Meringue hit the board and they bounced this and this, we had no board. I just played Egri and hoped for, like, crossed our fingers. And it worked. I think they got greedy and they didn't kill the Egri when they could have. That's my guess. Alright, the end. Betrayal. Heists. Vivien Reid, yeah. Not Gearhulk, not Qarsi. Not Nowhere to Run. Not Virtue. Not Necropsy. Okay, what do we want to take out? Tactics are fine, Cecil is pretty bad. Betrayal, Bitter Triumphs, Regents are pretty bad. Yeah, Regent's terrible. Probably want the Gearhulks. Yeah, probably. It's too much removal, I would say. Maybe we just don't need Bitter Triumphs. Like, they do have usage. Killing Riddler is relevant. Why the Betrayals? Against Qarsi and against Esper Origins. Like, in general, Betrayal is a good cards against our deck. Better than Bitter Triumph, in my opinion. We got Bitter Triumph. Onslaught doesn't actually seem very strong against us. We're the one who have like the black regents and the kite and the deadly cover-ups. I think I don't do that. I don't even know if I want 4 tactics, but we'll keep them for now. It looks like it's our exact 60. Maybe not 75, but our exact 60. There was one meringue. Qarsi's in the main. It looked like our exact numbers. Bunch of Riddlers. Heist main too. There were bargains and stock up, so. Okay. This hand isn't casting everything, but we will try to cast things later. The heist. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is like why I like the Betrayals, because, yeah, we're trying a Nashi deck. Our deed. I think it's still Nashi. If it's not Nashi, why am I playing this deck? It has to be Nashi here, right? Like, we could heist, gift, try to steal a wagon. Yeah, we should have. Maybe we should have. Okay, Nashi attack. Not gonna Kaido here. Just missed. But we don't miss on Surok here. Yeah. If they just go land Deadly Cover Up, it's just so bad. But I don't know if I can play around. Like, I can't really play around that. Just going heist for that is not even gonna get us anywhere. It'll just be like, okay, Esper Origins, wagon attack. Yep. I could have just wagoned on turn 2 instead of Nashi. That's a possibility. I'm gonna attack and we're gonna take a hit, aren't we? Or maybe we block. Don't hate blocking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna block. Problem is it's our turn 4 and they have access to 8 mana next turn. Are we missing again? We are. Okay. Let's heist here and gift and hope. Hope to God. Another heist. Yep. Still your heist. Heist again. Gift again. Want it. Yeah, going infinite until we're dead. It's a big Sandman that we can't deal with. I guess I have to take the end. I'm gonna pee real quick. Yeah, great song. Agreed. Okay, so getting absolutely destroyed by these Esper Origins, but we have a Nash. Oh, they have a Bitter Triumph. Goodbye, Nashi. You are... Honestly, you won't be missed. You haven't done a whole lot this game. Guess I play Gearhulk and take away the Riddler. Yep. Yep. And just pray, and then do push-ups. Pray and do push-ups. That's the plan. Okay, let's do some push-ups and let's pray. I'm dead. I'm dead to Reef. If they do it, yeah. I am dead to Reef. True. Healthy plan, yeah. Well, healthy in terms of our physical fitness. Push-ups and a prayer, yeah. It's fine. They didn't actually have a second Bitter Triumph that we knew about, so we weren't dead until they Bitter Triumphed. They like, the end doesn't work. 2 taxes out, 2 removals. Maybe just Ooze. Yeah, Triumph is okay. It's not bad. Maybe I just don't want any of the tactics and I just want heists. We need to be proactive. We will just absolutely lose if we just have removal. Yeah, maybe I'll just do the Onslaught. Take out the tactics. It's kind of weird. Tactics is a good card against our deck. In a control mirror though. Not really as the aggro player. Because like we're the one playing bears, you know? We can't play tactics and bears. Every time you cast Onslaught, you win. I mean, that's the type of card that is how it works. It probably has a very, very high win rate when cast, but that doesn't mean it has a high win rate, period. Because you just don't cast that card if it sucks. Like you do a Nashi you play on turn 2, right? It's not going to have a high win rate on cast, the same way as Onslaught when you play on 7. So it's a bit misleading. Yeah, I'll just do this one, it's fine. Yes, obviously the question is if you reach the point to cast, yeah. But if you don't reach the point to cast, it's stuck in your hand, and it doesn't, and that doesn't change its cast rate. Its cast win rate. In fact, it increases it. Close door. Nashi hits, and Nashi dies. Nashi does not die. Nashi hits. Okay. Okay, doing it. Nashi? You have yet to draw me a card. Still not drawing me a card. I'm not counting that as a card. Black, green, blue. Let's do black. Origin should count. We can count it, but it's not a legendary. Okay, Strategic Betrayal. Goodbye. Back to not counting. Yeah. Back to not counting. All right, Gearhulk. Gearhulk target you. This isn't a very good turn for us to counter. Oh my god. Guess I have to take the wagon. It's not good though. It's their only like actual turn 4 play. But yeah. In my opinion, if you're playing a card like Snake, you need to have a lot of instant speed. You can't just like you can't just have like Riddler and then just say go, or Glarb, like we're about to basically do. Which is why I don't really think it belongs in deck, but also non-legendary. Yeah, I mean, we just have to pay, like we have to play Riddler here. Because they could just do nothing. Or they'll just go land Onslaught, and yeah. No, I'm not playing Snake there. No way. Or leaving up Snake. No shot. Moiken, thank you for the tier 1. No shot. And fix the push-ups count. Push-ups count, where you at? 660 today. We'll say we go up higher when we do push-ups compared to shoulder presses or deadlifts. Yeah. Now I could just say go. I actually can say go. Tap lane go. Because it makes some sense. We just don't have a play. We leave Riddler to block. But and leave it. We have the end too. So if they play, problem is they freaking have a Cavern of Souls on Dragon, so it's pretty nasty. Yeah, we're countering that. Play the counterable. Higher count is good for health, not for the gaming. No, it's good for gaming. I don't agree. I think gaming is fine. Yeah, we're gonna attack here, I think. Don't have a good play. We need to put them at some, like, we need to put some pressure. Putting him at 9 is pretty relevant. Like, if they attack with both. Yeah. They meringue next turn, they just lose, or why? Explain yourself. Oh, you missed the cavern. That's fair. That's fair. You're allowed to. They might not attack with both. We're gonna the end the meringue. Yeah, we have to meringue the end. Only 7 damage. Boo. Cast Snake and do what? Let's see if this is our exact deck. Yup. Exactly. Cool. Cast Snake. Draw removal from meringue. You have lethal. We have a card on top of the deck. You know, it's not it's not a removal spell. It's all good. You are created a superior deck. Yeah. No, we're not dead here. I only have 6 mana. We have 8, which means we could go Glarb, leave up Familiar, or just play Riddler and Glarb is also fine. I think I like Riddler and Glarb actually in attack. Yeah. I'm not gonna leave up Familiar. I guess I shouldn't. Okay, I guess I messed up then. Maybe we don't play Glarb, we play Surok. If we're doing that, so we can trade. Yeah, I guess that's the case. Yeah, Surok is a better blocker, and we're gonna attack, so. Surok is a better attacker, it's also a better blocker, but more importantly, better attacker. And embarrassingly enough, we played a land, so if I Glarb and have a land on top, that'd be really, really embarrassing. I think it's just not, it's correct not to play it anyways, but. That was my opponent, by the way. The turn I left, they played Riddler. I would have just played Onslaught number 2. 4. When we're leaving up Familiar mana or the end mana. Like, just slam. They know about Familiar from game 2. So, that was a mistake on their part. And if they had just made another 2 more 4/4s, don't think we're winning this game. Yep. Technically, I'm threatening lethal next turn. Yeah. Very technically. Very technically. We're at 10. Well, I can attack with Riddle. And play... we have 9 mana, so we can play Vivien. That doesn't do much. Doesn't do anything. So let's play Glarb then. Don't really have an attack with Reef. Or anything like that, so... Okay. I'm gonna attack with the Riddler. Nothing else. And pass. And we can Familiar to gain life if we need to, or counter the Riddler. The Regent, we're okay. 3 blockers to their 4 attackers. So that's not dead. Why do you play Vivien? Like, in the deck, period? It's just a sideboard card we have in the deck. I don't know. We're a lot more of a tap out, like mid-range deck, so it makes some sense. An answer to opposing Riddlers, maybe. Finds you cards. Stock up. Wow, okay. So they're just gonna go Esper Origins then. But this puts them at 4. They play... Oh, they can just hardcast Dragon, which we cannot counter. It's gonna be Vivien Reid for the win. Kill the dragon, kill you. Now they technically have a chump blocker, but not because of Vivien. I mean, they might just find a... They might just find at the end. Which is a lot more likely than a Scavenger Regent chump block. A lot more. Wow, actually is. Unreal that we win this game. Unreal. Cathing Snake is lethal. Yeah, it is. Yep, 6 creature versus 5. 'Tis lethal. I'll follow you. Also, Kaido off the top's good. Huge. Yeah, good game. What a grind fest. Damn. Okay.